All right, everybody. This is for your collage practice. I am in Photopea, and you can notice that right here I have my 3 images already in. We should already know how to open and place these into our picture. We should also know that when we start a new project, you choose photo 8x12. Most of you probably have horizontal, so 12x8. And you would call this collage practice. You need to call it practice because it is, because your next week will be the full collage. So now that we have our background, and I did open in place to bring in my files, all right? Notice right here how the file names came through as a large block of numbers as opposed to actually naming them. It's helpful if you know what their names are. Just saying. It's not required. First thing to point out is if you see this little block right here, right where the circle is, if you see that block, what you have to do is you have to go to Layer and Rasterize. That'll make sure that you're able to do whatever you want with these. So, first decision, once you have all of these in here, all right, once you've opened and placed all of them in here, what do you want on top? What's going to take up most of your picture? Okay? And if you want, you can keep using the eyeballs. Maybe that's easier. Which do you want on top? Okay? Mr. Ochoa and I had that one on top. So when I started looking around, I started trying to figure out opportunities. And an opportunity I saw was this man and this building, and maybe even this one, might be able to create this like triangular effect. Where if I put the man right here, I could already create interest in it very quickly. So I come down to this one. First tool I'm going to use, press and hold, is I'm going to use the magnetic lasso. And as long as all of your tabs are off, right, and you have a very streamlined Chromebook going, this will work very well. Hit Control plus to zoom in. Use the hand tool with the space bar. So space bar to get the hand to move it around. Control plus to zoom in. I click and I start tracing. Okay. Sometimes I'll click just to make it work where I want it. All right, I press the space bar, pull down, and I keep tracing. Okay, if you already know what I'm doing, you can skip ahead. If you're sort of unsure, just keep watching. All right, see it goes like that, so I'm going to click it to sort of force it. Remember, with collages, usually they're things cut out of a magazine, and sometimes you don't really pay attention when you cut, and you don't have a really good cut. Sometimes part of the image itself is cut off. Sometimes you get something of the outside. So if it's imperfect, it might actually work. All right, I'm not clicking at the moment. I'm just drawing down. I go like this, and now I'm going to keep going. All right. Yeah, I clicked at the top of the leg. I clicked there. Now I close it like that. So now I have the man. All right, notice here my feathering is at 0. So make sure of that. These anti-alias feathering 0, that's what made the lasso work as well as it did. I'm going to hit Control minus now for that selection. All right, this recording is about to end. On the other recording, I'll show you how to use the other tools. So we've set up our drawings, and we've done the first lasso tool.